Hey, what's happening, y'all? You are back with the Real PG for another Prizepicks NFL video for tonight, Monday, November the 7th. Before we get started on with the video, if I could please ask you guys to smash that like button. Looking for upwards of 100 likes on the NFL video tonight. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, make sure you're getting the most up-to-date content, most up-to-date lines as they are currently moving, especially today. The lines have been absolutely insane. Last but not least, guys, there's going to be two links in the description of this video. One is for the free Discord, the other is for the VIP paid Patreon. The free Discord's got about 500 some people in it right now, a bunch of sharp people, very helpful people. Go in there, ask questions. You guys talk over plays. It's a lot of good stuff. It's a really good community. If you want more than that, the Patreon is something to look at. If when you go into the Discord for free, you can check out the big win section and testimonial section in regards to what the Patreon is about a little more. We've got some plays pulled up on the Wall of Wins section in the Patreon. So, again, check it out at your own time. For those of you who've already signed up, who have signed up today, rock on you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. It means the world to me. Let's get on with these plays. Let's get this count refreshed because I know I got more money than that. That's what I thought. All right, so I got 4 plays for you guys tonight in the NFL. It's a tight, ugly game in my opinion, but the 4 lines that stick out the most are these ones. We're going to start with the one I'm least confident in, I guess, but it makes the most sense. With no Mark Andrews tonight and no Rashad Bateman tonight, Devin Duvernay is going to be the number 1 or number 2 receiver, depending whether you want to say Isaiah Likely is ahead or behind him on that chart. He's either the 1 or 2, and Likely is either the 1 or 2 as well. Both of them are plays I'm looking at tonight. But we're going to start with Lamar, and we're going to look at his pass completions over 18.5. If we look, he's hit this in 3 of the last 5 games. The one that he did not hit, it was 1 under at 17. He's averaging 18.4. The line is 18.5. I do think that he is going to need to throw the ball a little bit against New Orleans tonight. I think New Orleans is going to be able to get points on the board against Baltimore, no problem. So that is going to be play number 1. Let's take a look on the sportsbook and see what they're talking about for Lamar Jackson's passing props. If we scroll on down to Lamar and we look at his, where is that line at? Let's see. It has actually gone up to over 19.5 now. It is a plus 102 at 19.5. It was about a minus 160 at the 18.5 line. So technically it's an under 19.5, but it's a big over on 18.5. So that is kind of a play that is a little bit more up to you now at the current line. So again, I like the play, but it's on you at this point. The line has shifted quite a bit, but it has also shifted up. So it's kind of hard to read into whether we should be looking at the value of the line or we should be looking at the number of completions more. So again, I don't think he's going to get the yardage tonight, and that's a 50-50 line, minus 116, minus 114 on the other side. I guess the best look he currently has is into as far as value goes is his over 29.5 pass attempts, and on Prizepicks, I'm guessing it's high. It's okay. It's at 29, so maybe that's the look actually. Over 29 pass attempts. We'll stick with that for right now. Next, we're gonna jump into Isaiah Likely, and we're gonna be looking at. I like his receptions, but there is no reception prop. He has a receiving targets prop at 7. I could look into, I don't have my phone on me. Yes, I do. I could look in to see what they are recently. So the prop we're going to be looking at, though, is the yardage prop because that is what's offered. But we are certainly going to take a look at how many targets he's been getting per game as well, because that might be a viable line. So Isaiah Likely, where is he at? I'm just going to type him in. Isaiah Likely has been getting, all right, so not rolling with that. Only one time has he had 7 targets. Granted, he was number 3, 4, 5, maybe even on the target tree with Mark Andrews, Devin Duvernay, Rashad Bateman. They have no running backs today. I believe Gus Edwards is going to be sitting out. He's doubtful right now. So there goes any passes to the running backs. So it's possible he sees more targets. I'm not comfortable with the 7 targets. I like the 40.5 yards. Again, this looks terrible, but he is a backup tight end to Mark Andrews. So keep that in mind. And now he is the guy. So, and you saw him do some absolute work last week against Tampa Bay. So, I'm locking him in at the 40.5 yards. The sportsbook actually has him at 42.5. So, let's go and take a look at the line for Isaiah Likely. 41.5 they moved it to now. Minus 134 to the over, plus 102 to the under. Still a very good line. So I still am very much on that play. Again, the receptions line right now, over 3.5, minus 175 to the over. If Prizepicks does offer it, it'll be at a 4. I guarantee that. That's still a take, I think. But the yards is safe. Next, we're going to be looking at the other receiver we were just talking about, Devin Duvernay, and his receptions. So, oh, no, we're going to be looking at his yards online. My bad. Let me type him in. I believe. Let me just check the books and make sure nothing funny has happened. But I think they're going to catch him on some long ones down the field tonight. So Duvernay over 3.5. They have him at 4 on Prizepicks. It's minus 155 to the over, plus 116 to the under. The yards is minus 131 at 43.5, plus 102 to the under. Let's check what he was set at for yards. I believe it was 43.5. Yes, it was. So it's a better line on 3.5 receptions. Since they have it at 4, it's kind of a horse apiece. Again, I think he's jumping from a number 3, number 4 receiver role into a number 1 or 2 receiver role. He's definitely going to see 4 targets. You might end up in a push. That's not the worst thing ever. You're not going to push the yards guaranteed on that one. He's also got the 7 receptions. Let's look at his receptions real quick. So he has had, in the last 5 games, starting with the most recent, 4, 3, 5, 7, 5. I don't like that one bit. He's at 7 one time. That's a push one time. So I'm staying away from that. I like the receptions. I like the receiving yards. What did I take earlier in my lineup? I took the receiving yards earlier because of what the line was earlier. And then last but not least, we're going to go to the other side to, lo and behold, Alvin Kamara over his 5 receptions. That's slam dunk. He has been absolutely killing that 6'6", 7'9" over the last 5, averaging 6. Take that. Don't think twice. Don't overthink it. If we look at Alvin Kamara in the books, over 4.5, minus 170 to the over, plus 128 to the under. Dunk that one in there. You can lock Alvin Kamara tonight with any other person that you feel very confident about and have a very great 2-man lineup. So Alvin Kamara offers some amazing value tonight. So utilize that. Don't get greedy with 4 and 5 mans, especially 5 mans. That's a big no. But again, look into a 2-man possibility and spend a little more money and just bet on 2 guys. You know, Kamara is as close to a lock as you're going to find in the NFL game right now. And there's been a lot of funny stuff going on lately in the NBA, so there's not a lot of for sure anythings in the NBA right now. But these are what I'm leaving you with in the NFL. Think about some cross-sport stuff. If you're tailing, I wish you the best of luck. Until the next one, guys. Peace.